are three contract options. Part 1. An overview. Contract approach can be a very difficult thing to navigate when taking on a new project. However, only three real options exist. First, you have the lump sum approach, which is a fixed cost for a fixed amount of work. Lump sum is widely used and is effective, but only when a complete and approved set of drawings and specifications has been drafted and issued to bid. The more moving parts a project has, the more difficult planning completion becomes. What's considered complete? Complete means that all site work and utility plans have been specified, all structural diagrams are complete, all materials and finishes have been selected and identified in the plans, all electrical and mechanical specifications have been engineered and equipment selections made, and all approvals have been obtained for each of these items from local building departments to ensure that no changes to the plans will be required down the road. You now have a complete set of usable drawings and fixed amount of work that can be sent out to multiple contractors and bid on in an apples-to-apples way. A set of drawings to this level of completion are referred to as unicorn drawings because they rarely exist. And here's why. First, it's extremely expensive and requires countless hours to draft such documents. Second, if your bids come back way over budget, and they would, because of the amount of hours required to simply review and bid those drawings was prohibitive. There's not much you can do about it at that point. It's too much work to either redo or throw away. Instead, most clients and architects agree on a simplified set of drawings at a significantly reduced cost that doesn't include all those important details, and instead choose to get started and just figure them out as they go. This is what we call the construction trap, and is the inspiration for our entire explainer video series of the same name. The problem here is these details didn't go away. In rushing into contract on an incomplete scope of work for a hypothetical dollar amount, you've inadvertently stepped in the trap. Those details will soon be revisited in the form of change orders, price creep, schedule overruns, blame shifting, along with a full-time job for the client. Now all you can really do is dig in and hold on until the end. Next is the cost-plus approach, which means actual costs plus a percentage fee. This is an open ledger arrangement where owners have full access to all accounting and invoices in connection with their projects. Decades of experience has shown us that this process is the most effective and is fair and honest for all involved. It sets expectations in a way that's very easy to understand for both parties. And here's how. 1. Cost plus is often far less expensive than a fixed-price contract, since contractors don't need to charge a higher price to cover the risk of higher material or labor costs than expected. So there's less chance of the project being overbid or a cushion being applied to the cost. 2. You'll receive a higher quality product since the contractor has incentive to use better quality labor and materials, and not inclined to skimp on labor and materials to make up for lost margins elsewhere. 3. There's no bargaining problem that starts your project off in an adversarial way. A good builder in this cooperative relationship will make good introductions, build a solid team, and will work closely with vendors to find cost-effective solutions that can even save the client time and money in the end. The fact is, when implemented with forethought and prudence, cost-plus pricing is a powerful tool that leads to greater customer trust, aligned motivations, reduced risk of price wars, and steady, predictable project results, while delivering predictable profits for the company. No pricing method is easier to communicate or to justify. Lastly, you have a consultant agreement. Construction consultants help clients make sound preparations for their upcoming projects and help contractors keep the project on schedule and budget through to completion. They provide cost estimates, draw budgets, select contractors, administer construction documents and contracts, and resolve differences between contractors and project owners. This service is typically billed on an hourly basis with scheduled billing such as bi-weekly or monthly. It's sometimes for a flat fee depending on complexity of scope. In summary, each approach has its pros and cons. Whichever approach you decide upon, and whichever contractor you choose, We would always recommend using AIA certified contract documents. They're recognized as industry standard, professionally drafted, and unbiased, with the best interests of both parties in mind. Visit our website at www.builtbyfitted.com to better understand all pros and cons within these 3 strategies in our 6-part series entitled Our 3 Contract Options. Thanks for watching, and please click the subscribe and share buttons below to help us continue to assist others navigate this difficult process.